From Amateur Radio Newsline Report, number 2174. These are the Ham Nation headlines for Wednesday, July 3rd, 2019. The controversy continues as a proposal from France regarding the use of the 2-meter band advances to the agenda of yet another international meeting.
The French proposal that the frequencies 144 to 146 MHz be considered for aeronautical use has advanced to the agenda of a meeting in August, where it will be brought up for final inclusion during the World Radio Communication Conference in 2023. The move was taken during the recent meeting in Prague of the CEPT Project Team A. The IARU, which is against such a change, was present at the Prague meeting, where other administrations were not opposed to putting the new aeronautical frequencies on the agenda. The IARU has been a staunch defender of the 2-meter band, where hams around the world and amateur satellites make use of the frequencies on a primary basis. Meanwhile, the organisation intends to provide member societies and others with a brief encouraging them to review the French proposal before the meeting in August. The Prague meeting, which opened on the 17th of June, concluded on the 21st. For Amateur Radio Newsline, I'm Ed Durant, DD5LP.
In the U.S., the tragic loss of 19 wildfire specialists who perished 6 years ago in Arizona has not been forgotten. Those who died are being remembered once again.
It's been 6 years since the loss of the 19 Granite Mountain Hotshots firefighters in Arizona. And special event station N7GMH will be honoring them on June 30th, the anniversary of the tragedy. Be listening on HF frequencies ending in 19, plus or minus QRM and QRN. Operators from the Granite Mountain Hotshots Memorial Radio Club will be using CW and SSB. There will be a commemorative QSL certificate available for download by hams whose contacts are logged by the club. Despite their expertise and training in handling out-of-control wildfires, the group of 19 lost their lives in the Yarnell Hill fire on June 30th, 2013, and have been honored every year since. For Amateur Radio Newsline, I'm Jim Dameron, N8TMW.
As the 50th anniversary of Apollo 11 approaches later this month, the ham radio clubs that were part of last year's NASA on the Air event are joining in the lunar landing celebrations.
It seems that everyone is celebrating the 50th anniversary of the lunar landing by U.S. astronauts Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin. So the same NASA-sanctioned radio clubs that are fresh from their immensely popular NASA on the Air event in 2018 are ready once again for action. They'll be hosting their own 50th anniversary special event that will operate on the anniversary dates from launch to splashdown, July 16th to July 24th. Kevin, KK4YEL, a trustee of the Kennedy Space Center Club, told Newsline that each club will be bringing their own style to the celebration. The Johnson Space Center Club, W5RRR in Texas, will have the support of one of the engineers or programmers who had worked on the Apollo mission, and the first 10 people to contact with that station will get a handwritten letter of thanks from that team member. All updates will appear on the website nasaontheair.wordpress.com and also Facebook and Twitter with the hashtag NASAOnTheAir. For Amateur Radio Newsline, I'm Christian Kudnick, K0STH.
And that's all from the Amateur Radio Newsline, your independent source for amateur radio news for 4 decades and counting at arnewsline.org. With Ed Durant, DD5LP, Jim Dameron, N8TMW, Christian Kudnick, K0STH, Karen Eve Murray, KD2GUT at the news desk in New York, and our news team across the globe. I'm Don Wellbanks, AE5DW. 7-3. We'll see you next time here on Ham Nation.